Personally, I like to be able to quantify the values more than what we see in this demonstration. So I've pulled out the Pasco spectrometer, and it does have an optional fiber optic cable. This is useful when you're analyzing the spectra from the spectrum tubes. I really like this method. We don't need that for this one, so I'm just going to pull that out and set that aside. And instead I have the cuvettes here. I've replaced the cuvettes that are with this separate one with the ones that are specifically for Pasco. So I'm going to place a cuvette of water into the spectrometer, and here I'm just going to calibrate it for dark and calibrate it for light. And this basically just removes the water's absorption from the data so we can get more accurate data from the cuvette full of this red dye. About 3/4 of the way full is good. So the calibration worked perfectly fine. And now I'm going to place the red dye cuvette in here, and let's check out. I'm just going to hit record at the bottom. And you can see here in terms of absorption, it's absorbing a lot of light in the violet down to the yellow range. And then we see a big drop off in the orange to red, of course, because this is red. If we want to flip this, we can just click here on transmittance, and we would get here the opposite effect. So it is not allowing really much violet, blue, green, yellow light to transmit through, whereas plenty in the red range of the spectrum. So personally, I like this better. This suits me better to have the quantifiable numbers along with the data.